Macksville run out on the field here for first grade. We'll have a minute of silence just before the game too. So be aware of that. Good day so far from Macksville. Getting a reserve grade win coming from behind it with 24-22. Really right on the full-time siren. Conversion attempt from Tyler Blair got him the win. Waiting for Woolgoolga to come out. They'll be coming out of the southern dressing sheds. ACDC background. That's my teams here. That couple will be now they come out, run up between the goalposts. Macksville one win today. As I said, just the reserve grade game was a great result there for the Macksville side coming from behind. And we will have a minute's silence here. One of the fathers, they'll announce it on the PA system here, father of one of the under-18s players. Passed away during the week. And we'll have a minute's silence for that. Start by going through the teams for you. Woolgoolga, Dane O'Hare at 1, Cody Major 2, Shade Perham 3, Jasper Luden 4, Sharm Perham 5, Ethan Duncan 6, Michael Hart 7, Michael Kerno 8, Manuel Sutton 9, Regan Sherman 10, Daniel Reardon 11, Brad Collinson 12, Jake Elphick in 13, and the bench is Jax Fuller in 14, David 14, Kona Christie 16.
Sam, sit down. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. So the Macksville side here, Monty, back, Ryan Atkinson 2. Matthew Garugas in 3. Wes Brown in 4. Barley Pickvance in 5. Brady Bartlett 6. Riley Maxwell 7. Sam Miles is in 8. Murray Spear 9. Billy Cobain 10. Frank Winterstein 11. Aidan Carey in 23. And Matt Hyland in 13. The bench is Bo Harper in 14. Chris Buckley in 15. 16 is Gus Single. And 17 is Ulysses Roberts. As we're about to kick off here in the first grade fixture. And here we go, one win apiece so far this season. The kickoff goes on the ground, it bounces up for Bartlett to give it on now to Cobain. Cobain runs it up strong and hard, and he's up nearly to the 20, and he's pulled down on the first. Plays it back here, and this is Carey. Strong run there, nearly gets him to the 30. Crawls his way to the 30-metre line when he plays it back. Spear gives it on here, Sam Miles. He's come back from injury. He's missed a couple of weeks with injury, and he's back today. Now short here with Hyland with a good charge. Gets it over the 40. Finds himself about 6 metres short of the halfway. Spear will go back here for a kick from Riley Macksville, left foot kick, and he finds the open spaces away from Dane O'Hare, and it'll trickle down in the corner, and that will find touch. That is a great kick here from Riley Macksville. I'm not sure if it's a 40-20 or not. I don't think it is. I think it was, or was it? Let's have a look here. Yes, it's a 40-20. It is a 40-20 to start the match. What a set from Macksville to start the game. 40-20 from Riley Macksville. And they'll be on the attack straight away. Spear takes the tap. Here's Cobain, straight and hard towards the goal line and push back. Played about 4 metres out. Spear out to Hyland. It's a terrible pass along the ground, and it's a knock-on. Well, that was just a low pass there for Hyland. He couldn't pick it up, and he makes the mistake. So after a great set to start the game, getting a 40-20, they put it down on tackle number 1. Scroll back down with a Woolgoolga loosened feed. 15 out from their own line. Yeah, a bit of a letdown there for Macksville. Just got to scratch that and move on. As Duncan will feed this scrum, it goes with the feed. They go out to the left with Perham. That's Shade Perham. He gets a quick play of the ball. Curnow up the middle. Spear and Highland there to make the tackle. Plays it back now. Sutton gives it on. It goes out to the right-hand side here. And a good run there. And a tackle's made. That was the centre, Luden. Now Collinson tries to skip sideways, but Highland and Cobain in there to make the tackle. 10 short of the halfway. Slow play of the ball again. Sutton gives it on to O'Hare, who accelerates and tries to push through the defence, but can't. Good tackle there from Miles. And Spear goes back for a kick here from Hart. It's a high one. Pierre Monty's underneath it, takes it 15 out from his own line. A bit of a skip in the step and gets to the 20, and a good chase there from Woolgoolga, bringing down 21 metres out from his own line. Spear cuts out one, finds Bailey Pickfan, who accelerates into the line and hits the defence hard. Well, the defence hits him hard. Either way, there's some solid impact there, and he's tackled just inside the 30. Plays it back to Spear. He finds Brown. Brown comes in for a run. Wearing jumper number 4, was originally named on the wing. Play it back now. They go here with Winterstein, who runs back in where the markers were and gets a good metres towards the halfway. Plays the ball back to Spear. Here's Highland. Catches this one all right. Gets it inside Woolgoolga's half by about 6 metres. That's the last tackle. Plays the ball back. They'll look for Riley Macksville for a kick. He's on the left here. He's with a left foot kick. Attempted charge down. A hair is there underneath it, and he'll take it on the full. And up there is Ryan Atkins to make the tackle straight away. And that's a strong tackle to him there from Atkins and Monty. Run back towards the centre of the field there. That was Major. And then out to the left with Elphick, gives it on for Shade Perham. And a good tackle there made round the legs. Bailey Pickfans made a strong tackle there. Now they go the short side play here out of the dummy half position and gets them outside their own 40. Both teams just feeling each other out early on here. Hart with the ball, finds Schureman. Pulled down a couple short of the halfway, last tackle. They'll look for a kick. It'll be out of dummy half. Sutton kicks it along the ground, a grubber kick. Taken on the bounce here. Of course it's on the bounce, it's a grubber kick. It's got to be on the bounce. And Monty is tackled just inside his own 30. Sutton, who kicked it, made the tackle. Maxwell gets the ball on to Garugas. And defence is up quickly on him. Strong tackle there by Curnow. Now they come to the left with Winterstein, who steps off the left foot back in behind the ruck. Gets himself about 7 short of the halfway. Quick play of the ball. Highland runs it over to over the halfway, and Sutton makes the tackle. There's 3 Woolgoolga players in there to make that tackle. A metre inside Woolgoolga's half. Sam Miles onto the left-hand side, pushes away from one there. It was Duncan who comes out reeling out. That's the last tackle, and it's touched. The marker's touched him. It'll be a penalty on the last tackle too. Maxwell will get the penalty for interfering with the dummy half there, who was trying to pass the ball. So penalty there to Maxwell, first of the match. And Maxwell kick for touch here on the western side of the field. No score yet between Woolgoolga and Macksville. Early stages first half. They take the tap here, and now that's Miles. Miles runs it up. And he's tackled here inside the 20. They go to the left-hand side with Macksville onto Garugas. Nice straight line and run there from Garugas, gets him inside the 10. He'll play it back to Spear. To Miles. Miles steps off the right foot, straightens. Solid impact on him from Collinson, who bounces off. He'll play it 4 metres out from the goal line. Spear, Highland, double pumps, finds a runner here in Bartlett. Bartlett gets it out to Monty. Monty on the Pickfans. Pickfans for the corner. Try! Maxwell gets the try, the first try of the match through Bailey Pickfans. And it's Maxwell 4 with a kick to come. Woolgoolga gets a score. They just went through the hands to the right. Some good work there for Highland, held the pass up. Good decoy run from Carey and Brown as well, who also ran a decoy there, and the pass goes out to Bailey Pickfans, and he loves scoring tries, and he usually gets them in pairs. So he's got 1 of 2 today, maybe. Early days though. It's a good start from Macksville. The conversion attempt here from Riley Macksville, right out near the touchline on the eastern side of the field as the rain comes down. tough conditions now as that breeze comes back with the rain, bringing the rain with it. Macksville took full advantage there of a penalty on very late in the tackle count. It was just about the last tackle. It was going back for a kick, and they got the penalty. And from that next set, some real good direct run before spinning it wide to the right. And Barty Pickfance in the corner gets the try. Good start. Long way to go in this game, but tough place to come and win here, Woolgoolga. And Riley Macksville, from right out near touch, he's taken it back, looks like about 27 metres. Crowd calling lolly legs out there on the eastern side of the field. Macksville moves into it now. It's a shocker. He'll even admit it was a shocker. No goals. Macksville 4, Woolgoolga yet to score. They come back to halfway here for Macksville to kick off. Let's see what, for Woolgoolga to kick off to Macksville. We'll see what Macksville's got in this next set. Got to complete your set after scoring. Let's see what they do here. O'Hare kicks off. Kicks it down to the left. It's a wobbly one, taken on the full by Carey. Carey runs it up straight and hard towards the 30. And a solid impact on him by Reardon. Brings in the ground. He plays it back. Now it's Cobain who had to stop to catch the ball because it was low, and he copped a solid hit there. He's slow to his feet to get up and play it. Spear, a dummy half. He goes straight down after he plays the ball. Here's Miles, gets the ball under Winterstein. A good tackle around the legs brings him down. Timeout's being called here. They're going to check on Billy Cobain. The solid hit there, did Bill. The trainer out there with him now. Oh, two trainers about to be out there with him. Just a solid front on tackle. The pass was a bit low for Cobain. He had to sort of slow himself to catch it. Allowed the defence to get up quickly. And they hit him solid. Rocked him a little bit there. Taking him out the back to talk to him to the blue shirt trainers. And we'll play on here. Winterstein plays the ball back. Now it's Miles. Good solid charge from Miles. Gets it over the 40. Play the ball back. Riley Macksville gets the ball on now to Highland. Pushes away from Curnow. Tries to keep going forward, but two other defenders come in and bring him down. 4 short of the halfway. That's the last tackle. We'll go back here for a kick. Macksville from just outside the 40. Puts it up. It's a wobbly one. And it's taken on the full there on the wing by Cody Major, and he runs back across the defence and runs into Wes Brown, but bounces away. And the tackle will be made by Aidan Carey and Bill Cobain, who seems to be okay now. They go to the left-hand side with Sean Perham. He'll play it just outside his own 30. Now Curnow, straight and hard. Cobain there makes a good solid tackle with an assist there from Spear. They go to the right here with Elphick, who holds it out in front. Garugas gets on him, makes a solid tackle there, and they come in to assist. That's Winterstein and Macksville assist there in the tackle. Just short of the halfway. O'Hare runs across the halfway line. Cobain comes up and grabs him ball and all, and has pulled him down a metre inside Macksville's half. Last tackle. Goes back here for Hart to kick, and he'll put it up high. Pickfance is underneath. There's a good chase coming through. Pickfance jumps and catches the ball, does well, and is tackled immediately as he lands on the ground there by Daniel Reardon. Goes on now for Monty, who steps across field, runs around the player there, but a good tackle there has brought him to ground. Luton made a good tackle, ball and all. Now Garugas, in and away, bounces away from a couple, runs back up towards the middle of the field. And he'll play it 26 out from his own line. Spear runs out a dummy half, catches the markers napping. Makes nearly 10 metres there. He's pulled down 13 short of the halfway. Macksville, left side here with Winterstein. Cuts out one, finds Atkins. Atkins has to come back infield, beats a couple. But Elphick is there and grabs him by the jersey, pulls him to the ground. 5 short of the halfway on the last tackle. Goes back for Riley Macksville. He throws it out now to Bartlett, who'll kick. And Bartlett kicks it down the throat of the fullback there, Dana O'Hare. On really good chase on him as he comes running back at speed, skips the crossfield. Winterstein's got him and makes a good tackle there just outside the 20, about 24 metres out from their own line. Woolgoolga start their set. And that is Luton. He'll play it about 25 metres out from his own line. Go with Sean Perrin, throws a cutout ball to Hart. They're going down the outside here. The ball goes on. And with the ball here and a strong tackle there, Reardon, and the tackle's made, and the touch judge has put his flag up. It's a penalty. Said the tackle was complete and he was moved into touch, so that'll be a penalty to Woolgoolga, their first of the match. And it's just about a metre inside their own half. As Hart will kick for touch here, try and find a couple extra metres. And he does. About 4 metres inside Macksville's half. They'll take the tap for Shea Perham. Finds Reardon. Reardon to the 40. Hitting some solid defence there. There's 3 in there. Highland, Cobain and Miles. You want to run into those 3. Play the ball was a bit loose there, but here's Curnow runs and he goes straight through with a bit of footwork. Monty comes across and makes a great legs tackle and pulls him down 10 metres out from the goal line. They're trying to get a quick play of the ball. They go to the short side here with Sherman. He swivels, he spivels, and he's short of the line. He's short of the line. Does he know? The referee thinks he got there. Referee thinks he got there and he's going to point to the spot. Try there to Sherman. Regan Sherman gets the try. We'll have a look on the replay here. Quick play of the ball. Monty wasn't back there. They went one off the ruck to Sherman. He stepped off the right foot, straightened up, goes for the line, and yeah, I think he got it down. Yeah, it looks like he got it down right on the try line. So that is a good decision there from Blake Smoothy, the referee. And it's 4-4 here with Woolgoolga having a kick to come. And again, off the back of a penalty, it's both teams have scored their points off the back of penalties that are given field position. Away 5. Away 5 got the try and home 10, so if you're playing the doubles, home side 10, away tied 5. So Cody Major to attempt the conversion. It's about 15 metres in from touch and 20 metres out from the goal line. And taking plenty of time over it. So with the back, so that's discipline is obviously going to be a very important part of today's game. There's been a penalty each, and both teams have scored tries in the set after the penalty. It's about to move into it now, Major. Right foot kicker hits it pretty, no, he's pulled it to the left, no goal. Till next Sunday, the loser will host Coffs Harbour on Saturday. Back to halfway here for a kick-off, Riley Macksville. And he moves into it now, kicks it off, and it's high, wobbly one. Goes down to Hart, takes it on the full. Finds Curnow, who made a break in that set, which led to the try. And he's tackled. At 15 out from his own line. Plays it back, Sutton gets the ball on. That's a good charge there from Reardon. Play at 25 out from his own line. He's probably 26 out by the time he plays the ball. They go short side play here with Shea Perham. Some good defence on him, brings in the ground. Plays it back, Sutton gets the ball on. Hart out to Elphick, who steps back on the inside. A good tackle around the legs from Spear. In there to assist was Cobain. Sutton out of dummy half, runs to the line. They just stand back and wait for him and make the tackle. And he's tackled 2 metres inside Macksville's half. On the last tackle, they get to their kick here after scoring. Elphick will kick it. It's high. Chasing through is Major. Monty is there, takes it on the full. And they wait till he lands on the ground and make the tackle. And he's tackled 20 metres out from his own line. Macksville's a dummy half. Cuts out Atkins, gives it to Pick Vance, who runs straight and hard and gets it outside his 20. Will play it 23 out from his own line. Spear looking for a runner, finds Wes Brown. Wes Brown will scamper up and gets a penalty here, Macksville, for Woolgoolga being in front of the referee offside. And Macksville get a chance to get out of their own end here through Riley Macksville. Kick for touch on the eastern side of the field. Left foot kicker finds touch 5 short of the halfway. I'll take the tap through Spear. Running onto it here is Carey, swerving run. Gets himself 6 or 7 metres inside. Woolgoolga half, gets a quick play of the ball. Off the back of that goes Billy Cobain, and he gets it up to the 30. Plays it back to Spear. Then Highland on the left-hand side, out the back to Riley Macksville. Goes first man play here with Winterstein, and they're up on him to make the tackle. He'll play it on the 20-metre line. Highland runs to the line. He runs a long way before the defence get to him. And he'll take the tackle just outside the 10. Spear goes to the left. Riley Macksville in and away. Runs to the line. Shapes the kick. Garuga's run down. It'll be a penalty to Woolgoolga for obstruction. Garuga's got in the way. They got all muddled up there. The penalty count is now 2-2. They kick for touch. Got to flush that now and move on. They take the tap here for Luden. And he's tackled 25 out from his own line. Plenty of fast action in this one so far. It's been good in the middle of the park. Collinson is driven sideways there. We tackled 11 short of the halfway. Slow to his feet. He's sandwiched on the ground. The ground's very hard at the moment. We haven't had much decent rain on the east coast here for quite a few weeks. The ball goes to ground. They have to go backwards to pick it up. And I think it's Sean Perrin with the ball. And it is. And he'll be tackled 17 short of the halfway. They'll go short side play again. This time it's O'Hare who skips and beats Bartlett. They can't get away from Miles, who makes a good tackle with Billy Cobain. And there's timeout being called. We've got Brad Collinson after that strong tackle back over here on the western side of the field. He's not too well. The trainers are out there with him. They've had to stop the game. It's a strong tackle. He sort of got squashed on the ground. Macksville pretty close to full strength at the moment. Sam Shields, the captain, the only one really missing at the moment. And Brad Southend, I suppose, as well. And Zane Doolan, who only really played, I think, one game at the start of the season. And that was here in round 1 and got injured and then tried to come back for reserve grade, injured himself again. So, but the majority of the season it's been this 17, I guess, except for Sam Shields. So they're pretty settled here. Brad Collinson comes off the field. He's replaced there by number 15, Jack Davey. Yeah, fair bit of blood coming out of the nose there by the looks of it. And they've not used the head interchange on that. They've just used 8 interchange. Now the kick goes down the middle of the field. Atkins will look for it on the bounce. He'll get it 6 out from his own line. Runs up, tries to get away from the chasers, but he can't. It's a strong tackle on him. And he's only about 3 metres out from his own line. Monty runs out of dummy half, grabbed by Elphick from marker. So tackle number 2, Macksville are only 4 out from their own line. Riley Macksville looking for a runner. Comes to this short side, finds Miles, who finds Garugas, who gets on the outside of Luden. It was Major, in fact, and he comes back centre field, and Major got him from behind and pulled him down. And that'll be a penalty, too slow in the ruck. And Max will get the penalty here. Great run from Garugas there. And they find touch right on the halfway. Ethan Duncan struggling here for Woolgoolga too. We've got a runner here, that is Winterstein from the tap restart. He gets it to the Woolgoolga 40 and just inside it. They can't get in the ground, Big Frank. And the ball's come out, and he's just lost it. Well, unlucky call against Frank there. The marker pulled his body away and pulled it out with him. And a scramble pack down there with Woolgoolga loosened feed, about 12 short of halfway. Ball security's got to be a little bit better than that. There was no raking action or anything there by the marker. He just pulled his body away. Timeout's being called. Waiting to see who's going to... We haven't got a lock here for Macksville. Here, Garugas jumps in the lock. And as Duncan feeds the scrum, they go to the right with Hart. He finds O'Hare, who tries to skip, and a good tackle from Carey and Brown bring him down. 8 short of the halfway. They go to the left here. Reardon gets the ball, and that looks past it. Look forward here. They go down the touchline, but a good tackle's made on Sean Perham there. The pass was from Shade Perham, who runs out of dummy half now. Tries to straighten. Good tackle around the legs from Spear, over the top from Carey. And they're 32 metres out from the Macksville line. Sutton long pass to Elphick, turns it inside here. That's Curnow, and he's tackled on the 30-metre line. Strong defence there. Again, it was Spear and Carey out the back here. Duncan goes short play. First man play there for Davey, but the defence is up on him, and that's the last one. They're 21 metres out from the Macksville line on the last tackle. They look for an attacking kick. It's a long pass to Hart. They come up on him, so he has to kick it low. Going back to pick it up is Pick Vance on the bounce. In the field of play, he gets to the 10-metre line, and he'll be tackled on the first. Plays it back on their own 10. Now it's Wes Brown who runs it up. Good defence on him. 14 out from his own line. Murray Spear gives it to Highland, makes a good charge up. Gets it outside the 20. It's probably 24 metres out when he gets up and plays the ball now to Spear. Looking for a runner, finds Carey, tries to go back in behind the markers. But Reardon's there to make a strong tackle, and he gets up and plays the ball quickly. Spear gives it on for Highland, has him backpedaling. Looks for an offload, but thinks better of it and takes the tackle 9 short of the halfway. Last one. Bartlett to Monty. Puts a kick over the top for himself. Looking for a bounce. And they've run into each other. It's gone to the ground. Picked up by Monty. He's racing away to score. Pierre Monty will get the try. Off a mistake at the back there. I think the two Woolgoolga players got in each other's way. And Monty's come through and picked the ball up low around his bootlaces and ran through and scored the try. Macksville 8 with a kick to come. Woolgoolga 4. See the replay here, they sort of got muddled up, the two players from Woolgoolga. Monty picks the ball up well round his bootlace. He's got good hands, Pierre Monty, and dives over for the try. See again here from the kick. Monty it was who put the kick in, and he's chased his own kick. And the two players going back there, O'Hare was at the back, and someone else coming back. They sort of bumped into each other and knocked the ball behind them, and Monty just picks it up and scoots the last 15 or 20 metres to score the try. Riley Macksville with the conversion attempt. Takes it back around about 20 metres, and it'd be about 15 metres to the right hand side of the posts. Sherman comes off here for Woolgoolga after a good first stint. He's gone well. Plenty of hard work there from him in the middle of the field. There's 3 interchanges Woolgoolga have made now. One of them forced. Well, actually 2 of them were forced by injury pretty much. So Macksville moves into it, left foot strikes it, looks okay, hits the post and goes through. Hits the post, it got a nice kiss off the goalpost there. The Riley Macksville. And it's Macksville 10, leading Woolgoolga 6. They come back to halfway here to kick off Woolgoolga. They've had a scratchy second half to the season, Woolgoolga, after a really good start. They won their first 6 and got beaten by Sawtell. And then I think they lost 4 in a row. Well, Macksville lost their first 4, then won their next 5, and they've only lost 1 since that. Cobain gets out to the 20. He'll play it back. Harper's on the field now at dummy half, and here's Ulysses Roberts with his first run of the day. Gets it outside the 30, 32 metres out, centre of the field. Plays it back to Harper. Harper go to Winterstein on the left. Winterstein with a swerving run, gets it over the 40, 8 short of the halfway. Looking for another runner here. This will be Highland this time. And Highland gets to halfway and gets inside Woolgoolga's territory by about 2 metres. Harper out of dummy half. Finds Ulysses Roberts with his second hit up on the set and gets it inside the 40 towards the 30. Strong run. Gets the pass out the back, but the referee had already called held, so they'll have to come back and play the ball. And that's the last one. They go short side play here with Macksville, puts the kick up. O'Hare's underneath it, takes it on the full, runs it up across field now, and a good tackle from Riley Macksville round the shoulders brings him down. Just inside their own 10, centre of the field. They come back to the right here, and that is the winger Major. Major is tackled just outside his own 10. He's slow to get up. There's a strong tackle there from Highland. Now on the field is Murdoch. He makes a good charge up. He's first hit up, and the ball's come out here, and it's a knock on. It's a knock on there against Murdoch. So Macksville will get a scrum here, just outside the Woolgoolga 20. And they're about to make their third change. Gus Single grabs the interchange card to come on the field for Macksville as they pack down this scrum. So Riley Macksville to feed the scrum here for the Macksville side. About 25 metres out. Harper gets it from the back of the scrum. Garuga straightens up, ducks under a tackle and gets knocked to ground. Inside the Woolgoolga 20. Plays it back. Billy Cobain's the one coming off here for single. Here's Carey, cuts against the grain, beats one. And he's tackled about 11 metres out from the goal line, the right-hand side of the field. Here's Highland, turns it inside for Roberts. And Ulysses Roberts winds up. And he's tackled here about 4 metres out from the goal line, just in front of the right-hand upright. Here's Riley Macksville, gives it on here to Winterstein, gets the ball out the back to Monty. Monty throws the dummy. They're up on him quickly though. He had Atkins outside him, but they come up on him too, so he didn't throw the pass. He takes the tackle here. He'd be about 2 metres out. Atkins, long pass to Maxwell. Then it's on the single just onto the field. He makes his first charge and is tackled on the last. 8 metres out. Now, Harper out of dummy half. Cut out ball for Garugas. It's come off Woolgoolga. It's picked up here by Atkins. Atkins for the corner, and he's in a touch. This checking where the ball came off, it'll come off. I think it came off Woolgoolga, but I don't think they played at it. So it'll be a turnover. Yeah, that's exactly as the referee saw it as well. It came off Woolgoolga. They didn't play at it. Ryan Atkins picked it up. Tried to go into the corner of the score, but he got pushed into touch. So we've got a trainer on the field here now coming out. We've got an injury, have we? No, just we've got an injury here for Woolgoolga. Down here in the northwestern corner. And timeout has been called. Woolgoolga will play the ball on their own 10 when play resumes. So there we go. They ruck it out now. It's a good run through Perham. And he gets a penalty for too slow on the ruck. He tried to get up and play the ball quickly. They got a penalty. They wanted the quick tap, but the referee said he wasn't ready. Hadn't given them the mark, so it'll come back. And looks like Michael Hart will kick for touch here on the western side of the field. He hooks it across, finds touch about 38 out from his own line. Take the tap here through Luden, and he'll run it straight and hard. Garugas is there with Maxwell to make the tackle. Winterstein in there to assist. Couple short of the halfway. A good charge in the middle here by the replacement Jack Davey. Gets it over halfway. We'll play it 3 metres inside Maxwell's half. Elphick runs to the line, looks short pass here to Curnow, but the defence is equal to the task there. And he'll play it 36 metres out from the Macksville line. Reardon, straight and hard. Nearly gets through singles tackle, but he does well to hang on. Gets a quick play of the ball. Gets him backpedaling. Sutton finds Elphick, gets the ball out. Long pass over the top, and it's well held on to by Cody Major after he had the jump, and he might end up in the touch. He might nearly end up in the for a try here. No, they made the tackle, Maxwell. Last one. 3 metres out. Long pass here from Fuller. The ball goes to ground. Picked up by Garugas. Garugas won't pass it. He'll take the tackle. And Max will have the ball just inside their own 20. Play the ball here, and Atkins scampers out of dummy half. Gets nearly up to the 30. Quick, fast action game, this one. Good to watch. Not many errors. As Highland runs it up, the ball's in play a lot too, so there's going to be fatigue later in this game. As Highland will play it 14 short of the halfway. Monty from dummy half puts a kick in. He might have been looking for a 40-20. It's going to bounce back infield though, and O'Hare does well to get it from inside his own 20. Gets the pass across to Sean Perham. He skips across field. The chase was a bit disjointed there from Macksville, but they make the tackle 16 short of the halfway. Now play it back on tackle number 1. Shade Perham throws a dummy, tries to straighten, but runs right into the meat of the defence there. And it's Riley Maxwell and Ulysses Roberts that make the tackle there. Fuller goes to the right here. Finds a runner here in Luden, but a good tackle, and the ball's come out, but it doesn't matter. It's a penalty because Maxwell are offside. 4-3 the penalty count in favour of Woolgoolga. So they kick for touch. We've got about 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Maybe a little bit more with the timeouts. And they'll take the tap here, 20 metres out. Strong charge here from Davey. And Gus Single makes the tackle, gets quickly the marker so they don't give away a penalty. Fuller across the outer Elphick, runs across field. Highland's got him and he makes a good strong tackle on him. 6 metres out from the goal line, right in front of the post. He walks off the mark there. Elphick gets told to go back. Fuller's at dummy half, looks to go right but goes left. Short pass here. Reardon gets the ball away. A forward pass there to Dane O'Hare. the tackle was made. He was tackled anyway, O'Hare, just after he caught it, but the pass was forward. He got swung around in the tackle there, did Reardon. I guess the ball was only going to come out forward the way he got swung around the tackle. So the scrum here is 10 metres out from the Macksville line to Macksville's loose and feed. Bartlett will feed the scrum. Harper gets it out, gives it on to Pierre Montague, steps off the left foot and straight into the defensive line there, and a good tackle from Elphick and Davey. Plays it back just inside the 20. Here goes Single. They're up on him quickly. A solid tackle there from Curnow. He'll play it 21 out from his own line. Harper gives it to Ulysses Roberts. He gets to the 30. They can't get in the ground, can they? They do eventually. He'll play it back here. Harper's at dummy half. Has to jump over somebody who's laying in the ruck, and Single gets the ball right on the advantage line. And he's tackled 12 short of the halfway. Highland looks lining up to go next. Harper, no, he goes back here to Riley Macksville to kick from inside the 40. He kicks across his body, finds the grass. It might even go dead in goal. In fact, it will. That's a big kick. The grounds, as I said, they're hard at the moment. We haven't had much rain over the winter. And that ball just kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. We've seen that net bucketheads in at Macksville the last few weeks, where the ball will just trickle on. So a 7 tackle set here for Woolgoolga, and it's O'Hare first who's tackled. That's a 0 tackle. They'll play it back here for Reardon. Good tackle, Highland and Winterstein in there to make the tackle. We'll play it about 17 short of halfway. Is a good run here, and it's Shay Perham who bets away from one, has to go back sideways, gets over the halfway, gets an offload out the back late. This is Fuller, gets the ball away to O'Hare, and O'Hare's tackled. 39 out from the Macksville line. Fuller goes to the left here, finds Hart. Hart turns the ball on the inside for Murdoch. Murdoch's through, can't get away from Monty. He grabs hold of him, and in there to assist was Harper. They're only 12 out. Fuller out of dummy half, finds Elphick. He straightens up, goes for the line. He's over for a try. Quick play of the balls there. They've got to slow that ruck down, Macksville, if they want to get back into this one. It's 10 points to 4. There's a bit of push and shove after the try here. Elphick's limping, and we know he has missed a fair chunk of the season with a lower leg injury, and now he's having trouble. But he gets a try that puts it Macksville 10, Woolgoolga 8, and they have a kick to come, and he's limping badly. And he's calling for the trainer straight away, so he's got the try, but that might be the end of his day. Sutton is looking for a number to come on and replace him. Now the rain comes down again. He's trying to get, he's not going to come off now, Elphick, all of a sudden. He said he's right. It's getting better the more he moves. He's still limping on it. And it'll be Cody Major to attempt the conversion from pretty much in front, just to the left-hand side of the post maybe. I don't know what happened after the try there. It was bodies everywhere and a bit of grab and push and shove, but didn't eventuate to anything. And from 11 metres out, Cody Major attempts to put Woolgoolga level at 10-all. About to move into it now. Hits it sweetly, straight between the posts, and we're all locked up here. The Solitary Island Sports Ground. 10-all between Macksville and Woolgoolga. Not far away from the half-time break. Macksville like to kick off here and try and force Woolgoolga to kick from inside their own 40 if they can. Maybe try and have one crack in attack before half-time to wrestle this lead back. Pretty good quality game of football this. Riley Macksville kicks off. It's a wobbly one. They let it bounce. It bounces on its end. O'Hare comes flying forward to take it before it bounces a second time, and he's tackled just inside his own 20. Plays it back. This is Perham. That's Sean Perham. Tackle by strong tackle there. There's Bo Harper. Now here's Murdoch up the middle. Made some good metres on that last set that helped lead to that try. He'll play it back now. Out of dummy half goes Fuller. Finds Curnow on the left. He's tackled in a good ball and all tackle there by Carey. Metre short of the halfway. Shade Perham runs to the line, skips over the halfway and is tackled on the last. 6 metres inside Macksville's half centre of the field. 10 all the score. Goes back here for O'Hare to kick. It's a wobbly one. Pierre Monty will go back and take it. He faces his own in goal line, so if he had dropped it, it would have went backwards. But he caught it in any case, and he gets to the 10, and a good chase from Woolgoolga, roll him onto his back. And he'll play it 9 out from his own line. Macksville gives it on here to Pick Vance. And Pick Vance has pushed back in the tackle. Riley Macksville tried to help him. I think he made it worse. Ended up getting picked up and pushed backwards into the air. And here goes Wes Brown, bounces away from one. But they did enough to stop his momentum and they get in the ground. That's a penalty. Penalty for a high tackle against Woolgoolga. That's 4 all the penalty count now in the first half. And they'll kick for touch on the eastern side of the field. Riley Macksville finds touch. 25 out from his own line. Pick Vance picks up the ball. And it'll be Brady Bartlett to take the tap, and he does, and he gives it on to Carey. Carey runs to the 30. And he's tackled 32 out from his own line. Harper looking for Single, finds Single. He runs back into where the markers, in behind where the markers were, and Elphick holds him up in the tackle. 10 short of the halfway. Harper finds Highland. Highland out the back to Macksville. Then he finds Winterstein with a bit of footwork. Tries to get himself up towards the halfway and is pulled down a metre short. Harper on now to Ulysses. Roberts only knows one way, straight and hard. That's where he goes, and he gets nearly to the Woolgoolga 40. Plays it back to Harper. They go to the right-hand side, out the back here with Bartlett. He finds Monty. Monty runs to the line, puts a little kick in for himself, looking for a bounce. Does he get a bounce? No! It's a penalty because Woolgoolga touched it and it went to forward, and a Woolgoolga player in front of him touched the ball, and Macksville will get a penalty there. And the signal from the bench is to take the 2. So the trainer, the blue shirt trainer, comes out with the kicking tee. We must be getting pretty close to half time. So we'll come here for the to convert the penalty into points here. It'll be Riley Macksville getting the kicking tee to attempt the penalty goal. And it's that sort of game where probably this could be the difference penalty goal. It's very tight. There's been some good defence from both teams, some good hard running in the middle of the field. When the ball's gone wide, most of the times the defence has been equal to shutting it down. Real high quality game of football here, the Group 2 qualifying final here in first grade. Riley Macksville about 26 metres out. He's probably just to the right-hand side of the post, so not that far off the centre of the field. Left foot kicker, the wind slightly behind his back. He moves into it now, hits it pretty well, and it's straight between the posts. So Macksville puts Macksville in front by 12 points to 10.
The penalty goal puts Macksville in front, penalty by 12 points to 10.
So come back to halfway here. The kick-off from O'Hare. There's no visual clock here at the ground like some of the other grounds here at Woolgoolga, so it's hard to tell exactly how much time we've got left in the half. The kickoff goes down nearly to the goal line, taken by Bartlett. He gives it on to Single, up over the 10 Single. He's hit some solid defence there. About 13 out from his own line. He'll play it back to Harper, looking for a runner. Finds Ulysses Roberts, who's standing a bit flat-footed, but his leg drive still gets him to the 20 and just over it. He'll play it back now to Harper. They come here to Garugas with an in and away. Gets the ball away to Winterstein. Winterstein skips back in towards the centre of the field and is tackled about 13 short of the halfway. Plays it back to Harper. He goes short here for Highland. Highland runs it up hard, bounces away. Gets the ball back for Winterstein, who juggles it through his legs like a basketball player. With his big hands, he manages to grab hold of it. He's tackled 8 metres short of the halfway. Harper gives the ball on. This is Single. Single tries to straighten. Gets nearly to halfway, and that'll be the last tackle. We'll go back here for Riley Macksville to kick on his left foot. It's a high one. Hares underneath it, takes it about 10 out from his own line, run back towards the centre of the field. And running it up, and Garugas makes a good tackle around the legs. He's tackled just inside his own 30. The pass goes to the left-hand side. Here's Sean Perrin with a bit of skip. And a good tackle there from Ulysses Roberts. Just outside the 30. Curnow straight and hard, good tackle. It was Single and Harper that made that. 7 short of halfway. Hart gets the ball on to Reardon to the halfway line. A good ball and all tackle there from Aidan Carey. Goes back for Hart, who's going to kick. Tries to get it in behind Atkins, which he does. The bounce for Atkins goes back around the corner and it's knocked on by Woolgoolga. It'll be picked up by Pierre Monty and he's hit high, but we'll go back for the knock on. That's why you try and catch the ball on the full if you can, because that's what the rugby league ball can do. It can bounce all over the place. And poor Ryan Atkins here made him look a fool, didn't he, really? He's not a fool. I know Ryan quite well. He's pretty smart, but he's not a fool. But it made him look like a fool. Knocked on by Woolgoolga, and Macksville played the ball 10 metres out from their own line. They're quick off their line there, Woolgoolga. As Holland will play the ball, 11 out from his own line. Harper at dummy half, goes to the left. Here's Garugas coming in looking for some work. He has gone in to look for a bit of work today. Harper goes short here for Wes Brown. Wes Brown runs it up. Harper got pushed after he passed. But he's okay. He's back in the dummy half now. Brown plays the ball. Now it's Highland. Highland goes out the back, finds Bartlett. And a good tackle around the legs brought him to ground. It was Hart with one other over the top, Shea Perham. Now they go that side again with Highland. Finds a pass. It's attempted intercept. Miss. And it's Pickvance down the touchline. A strong tackle here. And that'll be half time. And we'll go to the sheds with Macksville 12, leading Woolgoolga 10. Tries to Monty and Pickvance. Riley Macksville's kicked 2 goals, and for Woolgoolga, it's a tries to Shuriman and Elphick, and Majors kicked 1 goal. We'll be back for the second half shortly.
That's half time in a very exciting first grade semi-final, with Macksville leading the Inspiration Paint Woolgoolga Seahorses 12 points to 10.
female voice, call me near. Hear that courage, cut the fear.
Love, cared for, and trained
To the bone. Now we carry that thunder home to home.
with the power, with the speed, with the hunger in our feet. That greyhound bucking.
Feel it rise from the yard to the track to the fire in our eyes.
Buck like a greyhound.
Run like a greyhound.
The greyhound spirit.
Won't slow down.
Buck like a greyhound.
Run like a greyhound.
With the love and the passion.
We hold it down. Across the nation, hear us sing. One heart stride, one silver ring. The speed in the greyhound bucking lift the night.
That's the greyhound spirit that keeps us alive. Buck like a greyhound.
Run like a greyhound.
The greyhound spirit.
Won't slow down.
Buck like a greyhound.
Run like a greyhound.
With the love and the passion.
We hold it down.
The greyhounds roll in line across the nation. Love, cared for, and trained by the best.
Viking men voices on the battle run. Fast as the morning, sharp as the sun.
With the power,
With the speed
with the hunger.
in our feet.
That greyhound bucking.
Feel it rise.
From the yard to the track to the fire in our eyes. Buck
Like a greyhound. Run like a greyhound.
the greyhound spirit.
Won't slow down. Like a greyhound. Run like a greyhound.
With the love and the passion.
We hold it down. Viking female voice calling near. Hear that courage, cut the fear. Love, cared for, and trained to the bone. Now we carry that thunder home to home.
With the power,
With the speed
with the hunger.
in our feet.
That greyhound bucking.
Feel it rise.
From the yard to the track to the fire in our eyes. Buck
Like a greyhound. Run like a greyhound.
the greyhound spirit.
Won't slow down. Buck like a greyhound. Run like a greyhound.
With the love and the passion.
We hold it down. Across the nation, hear us sing.
We're back here at the Sultry
One heart
Islands.
stride.
sporting fields here at Woolgoolga for the second half of this first grade qualifying final here. At halftime, Macksville led 12 points to 10. Penalty goal just a couple of minutes before halftime put him in front. 2 tries apiece. It's been a really good game of footy so far. Good old-fashioned slobber knocker. Run up the middle hard. Good tough defence from both teams. And here's the kick-off, goes down 5 metres out from the line. O'Hare takes it, then it's Curnow, runs it up straight at Bartlett, and Brown are in there. There's one more in there to assist in. It's a good strong tackle there. The other one in there is Highland. And they're just inside their own 20. This is Reardon. Gets it outside the 20, 21 out from his own line, centre of the field. Fuller at dummy half, cuts out one. Hart gives the ball on here to Murdoch. Very strong Murdoch. He's trying to hold the players up. Thought about an offload, but then didn't think about it again. Now Fuller gives it on, and a good run in the middle there from, I think that was Curnow. He'll play it back. No, it wasn't Curnow. It was Sutton who's on playing as a middle forward now. The kick goes down behind Pick Vance. He flies back, wants a bounce. Gets a bounce there, 5 out from his own line, runs back towards the centre of the field and straightens and gets it out over the 10. He nearly bursts through, and he'll end up to the 20. And they can't even get in the ground, young Bailey Pickfance. Atkins runs out a dummy half. Gets himself up towards the 30. Play it back now to Maxwell's at dummy half. He finds a runner here, and Brown straight and hard in behind the markers. And he's tackled 15 short of the halfway. Harper at dummy half. Gives it on to Single, straight and hard. Gets it over the 40. 8 short of the halfway. Harper's at dummy half. He looks for Highland. He runs to the line himself, then gives it to Highland. The defence was up on Highland quickly. And he'll be tackled about 2 metres inside Woolgoolga's half on the last tackle. Go back for a kick here from Riley Macksville, and he runs it because they raced up on him. Puts a little kick over the top. Atkins is flying through. He's got the ball back on the inside, and it's Woolgoolga have the ball. They've managed to get it from the Ryan Atkins pass back on the inside, and they'll play it back through Cody Major just inside their own 20. Good little play there from Riley Macksville. They rushed up on him, so he stepped and dummied and went himself, then put a little kick over the top, and Atkins was trailing through to catch it on the full. Now Sean Perham runs across the defensive line and gets up nearly to the 40. Good tackle from Single, plays it just short of the 40. Fuller out at dummy half. Good run from O'Hare. And that's where Woolgoolga are making their metres in the middle of the park with quick play of the balls. Hart comes to the left here. Finds Shade Perham with it in and away. Gets away from Carey. He did enough to knock him over. And finished off by Brown. Goes back on the last for a kick here from Hart. Underneath it is Atkins. The chasers are a bit slow getting up to him, so Atkins will take it with no competition on him, and he beats the first, and he gets outside the 10. He'll play it back on the first tackle. Set for set sort of stuff here. It's a good strong defence from both sides. Good hard running in the middle. Garugas. He gets tackled in the strong tackle there. 3 Woolgoolga Seahorses in there to make the tackle. Plays it back here. Harper goes one off the ruck here. With a good run from Highland. Geez, he's been busy today, Matt Highland. He strides his way up over the 30, up towards the 40, dragging players with him. And we'll play it 10 short of the halfway, and he gets a penalty for a flop. 6th penalty of the match going Macksville's way. And they find touch on the eastern side of the field, 10 metres inside the Woolgoolga half. Tap will be taken here by Riley Macksville. And here's Single. Single straight and hard, sort of backs into the defence and is held up 34 metres out. That's Winterstein now, steps off the right foot, gets it inside the 30. Good metres from Frank. We'll play it 25 out now from the Woolgoolga line when he can get to his feet. It's probably the difference, the ruck speed. Maxwell's is a little bit slower. Here's Bartlett. Bartlett does a pirouette, has to run behind one of his own players. It wasn't his fault, it was just the way the defence went. He takes the tackle, plays it 21 metres out. Highland goes short, inside ball here for Ulysses Roberts with some good leg drive. Gets him about 12 metres out, right in the front of the post. Plays it back to Harper, goes to the left with Highland. Highland goes out the back, finds Riley Macksville. They run to the line. Monty gets a pass away. Picked up on the bounce here. And that looks like... That might be Chris Buckley over there outside the field, is it? Or is it Garugas? Yeah, it's Chris Buckley out there in 15 who got that ball there. The pass from Highland onto Roberts. Last tackle. Kick here for it going through. Here's back fans. Oh, it's just in front of his knocked dead. Not touching goal there by Sean Perham. Good little kick there from Brody Bartlett. And it was nearly on. And a goal line dropout here will eventuate from that. It goes now to O'Hare. It's for the dropout. Here he goes. Here it's a wobbly one. And Carey does well on the bounce to take it without knocking it on and runs it inside the 20. And backs his way probably 17, 16, nearly 15 metres out from the goal line. Plays it back to Harper. Now it's out to Ulysses Roberts. Ulysses Roberts straight and hard, driven sideways. 11 metres out from the goal line, just to the left-hand side of the post. Harper, they go back to the left again. Here's Single with it in and away. Gets it inside the 10. He's about 6 metres out. Harper on now to Highland. Goes out the back here. Finds Bartlett. Double pump. Turns it inside. That's a shoulder charge, and that'll be a penalty to Macksville, as Wes Brown juggled the inside ball and then got hit with a shoulder charge. So the penalty goes Macksville's way. It's 7-4, the penalty count in favour of Macksville. They're going to take the tap here. They think they've got him on the ropes. Harper takes the tap. Highland gives it on to Roberts, and Roberts trundles it into the 10-metre line. And he'll play it 9 metres out. Just to the left-hand side of the post. Harper runs to the line, goes out the back to Highland. Highland with a bit of a skip. Highland still going. They hold him up and put him in the ground 2 metres out from the goal line. Harper goes to the left. Maxwell out now to Winterstein. Winterstein cuts out one. Finds Pierre Monty. Goes there in the corner. It's Chris Buckley who's coming off the bench, and he scores the try. Macksville 16 with a kick to come. Woolgoolga 10. Oh, great work on that right-hand side there. Here's the play of the ball. Harper throws the cutout ball here to Highland. Then Highland gets the ball on. Winterstein cuts out one, finds Monty. Monty draw and pass, and Chris Buckley scores in the corner to give Macksville a 6-point lead. Good start to the second half here, Macksville. Good positive talk in the sheds at half-time, in the Macksville sheds. And they've come out, taken their chances in the second half, given a bit of field position here from a couple of penalties. Now Riley Macksville has a chance to extend the lead to 8 with a tough kick. He's taken it back about 27 metres. He wouldn't be far in from the touchline. Take plenty of time over at the wind that was blowing from the south-southeast earlier. It sort of died right down now. The flags on the eastern side of the field have stopped moving. But it definitely has cooled it down since that bit of shower of rain. And Riley Macksville, left foot kicker, about to move into it now. It's wobbly. It's going to go hit the cross. It hit the post, but it was way too low. It hit the padding on the post. So he misses the goal, and it's Macksville 16, leading Woolgoolga 10. 31 to go in the game, so 9 minutes into the second half, those first points. And here's the kick off here from O'Hare. It's high. Macksville does well, gives on the Ulysses Roberts, who winds up straight and hard, bumps away from one. But they get in the ground here and roll him onto his back there. A bit of extra work there in the play, in the ruck. And here's Single with a skipping run. They try to throw him the ground. They eventually get him the ground. It was Elphick. Collinson's back on the field. They go to the left-hand side here. Monty gives the ball, and that's in and away there from Winterstein. He's pulled down 15 short of the halfway. Plays it back now. The Highland straight and hard in the middle. Good metres again from him. He's 5 short of the halfway. Plays the ball back. Harper gets it out the back here for Bartlett. Bartlett will kick. It's a wobbly one. It'll go out in the full. It'll come off the outside edge of his boot. So it'll come back for a turnover. And it'll be 5 metres inside Macksville's half. Bartlett not impressed with his own kick there. Just sort of stabbed at it, and a bit of moisture around. Skewed off the side of his boot. Now here's Brisley on the field for his first run here for Woolgoolga. He's 32 metres out. They go to the left-hand side. Hart gives it on the Reardon. It's 1-on-1 strip, but it was after the referee called held, so it'll go back to the play of the ball. Hart gets the ball on. Now it's Curnow, tries to push away from Harper. He comes again with Winterstein and makes the tackle. They're just outside the 20, Woolgoolga, centre part of the field. They go Fuller, cuts out one. It goes along the ground, and it's off the legs of Collinson, then picked up, and the tackle's made there. So they sort of wasted a tackle there. That was Luden who picked it up and was tackled. Now it's onto Brisley from Sutton, gave it to Brisley, and Brisley's tackled on the last. About 11 metres out, just to the right-hand side of the post. Hart runs to the line, looking for a pass out the back to O'Hare. Runs straight through, and he's over. He's rolled over and got there. He's rolled over and got there, Dane O'Hare. Again, off the back of a quick play of the ball. And that's where Macksville aren't winning the ruck here. When they get possession down Woolgoolga's end, they seem to have no problems finding points. But when they're coming out, when they're defending on their own line, they're just not slowing down the ruck enough. And Woolgoolga get themselves now to 14 with a kick to come. Macksville 16. A sweep play to the left. Macksville were probably expecting the kick. And it went to Hart. Hart run to the line. And yeah, good line run. There's a bit of a decoy on the inside, but he went through the line, didn't obstruct anybody. And he rolls over. Momentum took him over the line. Dane O'Hare, and he gets a try. Not very often he doesn't get a try in a match, Dane O'Hare. Now Cody Major's taking this back just outside the 20, about 23 metres out. And he's probably 10 in from the western touchline. Chance to level up the scores. Tough kick, but no wind at the moment. About to move into it now. Hits it with the right foot. Looks pretty good off the boot. Coming back nicely and straight between the post from Cody Major. And we're locked up at 16 all. 27 to go in the match. Here with the score all locked up. All set for a big finish in this one. Come off the back of Brody Bartlett, kicking out on the full on the last tackle and giving field position to Woolgoolga. So an error there. The kick-off here is juggled on the bounce here by Reardon near the touchline. He has nowhere to go but straight into Bartlett, who's very strong in there with an assist from Brown. And they play the ball back, and Hart gets the ball on to Curnow. Curnow runs it up to the 30 and gets outside it now. Plays it back to Fuller. 17 short of the halfway. Now Shade Perham runs straight at Brown, makes a good tackle with an assist in there from Single. Fuller, Hart, they're on the right-hand side now. Elphick turns the ball inside for Collinson with a big run there. Tries to get his arms free to get a pass because O'Hare was there looking for the pass, but he couldn't do it. 10 metres inside Macksville's half. They go to the right again. Sutton steps off the right foot. And he gets a late offload here. Then it's on to O'Hare. O'Hare runs across the defence looking for a runner, but a good tackle brings him down there, and that was Aidan Carey. That's the last one. 26 out from the Macksville line. They'll go back to Hart for a kick. Back there in the corner is Buckley. They're flying through. It's knocked on here by Woolgoolga. In the field of play, and will come out to the 10-metre line for a changeover. A good set there. Woolgoolga after scoring, and Macksville will play this ball back on their own 10. Macksville making an interchange. Sam Miles about to come back onto the field. Just over 25 minutes remaining. Monty, he'll play the ball back now. Dummy half there is Macksville, then finds Cobain. Cobain runs up straight and hard. Solid tackle there, brought in the ground. It was Reardon. Harper gets the ball out of dummy half. Maxwell gives it to Winterstein. Winterstein nearly pokes his nose through, 15 short of the halfway. Plays it back to Bo Harper. Now here's Highland. Highland runs up straight and hard, a bit of a skip in his step. 5 short of the halfway, he's tackled. There's Brisley and one other that made the tackle. They go to the right-hand side with Sam Miles straight back on the field there. Makes a hit up straight away. Gets it inside Woolgoolga's half by 2 metres. That's the last tackle. Goes back for Bartlett, then long pass here to Maxwell to kick. It's a left foot kick. It's a wobbly one. Coming forward for it is Major. He takes it on the full. Nearly gets away from Garugas, who hangs on. And the tackle's finished off by Buckley and Maxwell. And they're 15 short of halfway. The kick probably a little bit shallow. And he's dropped the ball here, Major. Elphick punched it away. So an error here from Woolgoolga on the first tackle. Timeout has been called here. As the scrum's about to pack down 15 short of the halfway. Big chance here for Macksville. They've only been down this end once so far in the half, and they come away with points. About to feed the scrum. Hasn't caught time back on yet. We've got 24 minutes to go in the match. Here's time on now. Harper gets the ball from the scrum base, and Wes Brown runs it up straight and hard and beats one. Good tackle from Fuller. Gets up and plays the ball back. Now here's Miles. Steps off the left foot and straightens and gets it inside the 20. 18 metres out. Harper. Highland. Cuts out one. Finds Bartlett. Bartlett double pump. Still going. Bartlett is giving a crossfield, and they finally get him through Brisley. He'll play the ball. 11 metres out. Goes across here. This is Miles, runs back in behind where the play of the ball was. Attempted strip here from Hart. Referee calls held, and he'll play it 9 metres out from the goal line. Bartlett, Harper, Highland, double pumps, finds the runner there, Maxwell, and that's Winterstein gives it on to Monty. Monty with a skip and a step and tries to straighten, but the defence is up on him. And that's the last tackle. Garugas is a dummy half. Riley Maxwell wants the ball. It goes to him. He's going to step back and kick. And out to the left-hand side. Buckley's coming through. Majors there is knocked down. Picked up here. And they have the ball, Woolgoolga. And it's a penalty for offside against Macksville. Yes. In front of the kicker. And Woolgoolga get their first penalty of the second half. And their 5th penalty of the match. And they find touch here, Woolgoolga. 20 out from their own line. They'll take a quick tap here through Luden. Runs it up straight and hard. 16 all the score. Tight qualifying final. Here goes Brisley upfield. 22 and a half to go. He'll play it 17 short of the halfway. Cross here for Hart. Goes out for Perham. Shay Perham finds Sean Perham. Good tackle from Pick Vance. Grabs him by the jersey and pulls in the ground just as he thought he was away. And he'll play it a metre short of the halfway. Shade Perham runs out a dummy half, throws a long pass across field. O'Hare steps, straightens, and a good tackle brought him down too. It was Harper and one other. The other one was Winterstein in there to make the tackle. They're 41 out from the Macksville line. Elphick will kick over the top. It's a good little kick here. They're coming through it, beat everybody in the touch it does. Still a pretty good set from Woolgoolga there, coming from pretty much their own 20. Max will get a play of the ball here. And Monty will play the ball back to Maxwell. He's looking for a runner. And the referee's not ready, so try again. They call that a false start, I suppose. And time on's called, and here we go. It goes here to Garugas. Runs back in to the centre of the field, and he's tackled on the first. Plays it back to Riley Maxwell. Short here for Wes Brown, straight and hard. Wes Brown's cutting through. He's through Brown. He's still going. He's up to the halfway. O'Hare does enough to slow him down. He couldn't get the pass away to Riley Maxwell, who is trailing. He'll play it back 42 out. Goes to the left-hand side for Miles. Miles holds it out in front, still going. Gets to the 30, and he's pulled down just inside the Woolgoolga 30. Great one from Wes Brown. Garugas out of dummy half. Gets the ball to Riley Maxwell. Highland out the back here to Bartlett. Bartlett runs to the line and steps. And Wes Brown overrun the pass, so he takes the tackle there. 24 metres out. Harper. Here's Highland with a skip and a step and a straighten and gets nearly to the 10. Pulled down 14 metres out. Last tackle right in the centre of the field. Trying to get up and play the ball. They did well there. Woolgoolga to roll him onto his back. Harper looks left. Goes right here. Here's Bartlett. A little kick through. Bartlett's going through. The ball's got his Sean Perham, has the ball. And he's tackled 2 metres out from his own line. Nice little kick there from Bartlett. But they didn't get the result. But they still have Woolgoolga camped inside their own 10. And on the 10 metre line, they'll play it back on the second. Here's Brisley up the middle. Frankie Winterstein's up there with Billy Cobain to make the tackle. And he looked like he might have dropped the ball then. Maybe not. Maybe he held on to it. Curnow runs it up towards the 30. They've used up 4 tackles. 39 out from their own line. Short pass here to Shade. Perham, he's nearly through. Did enough there, Winterstein, to knock him down. Quick play of the ball. This is the last one. I'll go back for a kick from Hart. From inside the 40, kicks across his body. And Buckley takes it on the full. Inside his own 30, and the defence gets him about 30 metres out from his own line. Rainbow here across the field in the background to the east as Garugas runs it up. And he's tackled about 15 short of the halfway. Where's the pot of goal at the end of that rainbow for one of these two teams as they get to go through to next Sunday. Take on Sawtell at Sawtell. Pickfance plays it back. Now here's Carey running back in where the markers were, and it's a high tackle. It's a high tackle, so Max will get another penalty. Right on the halfway. And field position again, a chance here for Maxwell to put on some more points if they can. It's Riley Maxwell a kick for touch. It's a pretty good rainbow too. It's one of the best rainbows I've seen, I think. Very bright. They take the tap here. Here's Carey. A bit of a swerving run from the tap. Gets to the 20 and inside it. Always fights hard in the tackle there, is Carey. And he makes good metres. He plays it about 17 metres out in the end. Cobain, straight and hard as he only knows to run. Gets to the 10 metre line right in the centre of the field. Harper's at dummy half. He's going to go to the right-hand side. Brody Bartlett runs to the line. Double pumps, goes himself. They hang off him. He gets over the line. They push him back into the field of play. And he'll play it back there, about half a metre out. Harper, long pass here to Cobain, steps, straightens, runs towards the goal post, but the defence is there from Sutton. And Fuller, I think, was the other one. Now to dummy half goes Harper. Harper's got him napping. He's nearly there. He's just short. It's a penalty because they were offside. They weren't straight. That was smart play there from Bo Harper. 9-5 to penalties now. They're going to go for 2 here, the 2 points, I think you'll find. He's put his finger straight up here, Riley Maxwell. He wants a kick and tee. And the trainer, Tanner, comes out with the kick and tee. What a game of football this has been. Tough tussle from 2 of the better sides here in Group 2. Both 2 big, strong forward packs. And it's been really tough in the middle of the park. So Riley Maxwell to attempt the penalty goal. Just to the right-hand side of the post. He's taken it back 10 metres. We've got 17 minutes and 5 seconds by my clock remaining. We'll see if Riley can put this through the posts. Give Maxwell the lead again. Keep sticking their nose in front, Maxwell, but they keep coming back, Woolgoolga, to their credit. Maxwell's about to move into it now. The wind gets up a little bit. It's been pretty good for the last 20 minutes, half an hour. Maxwell moves into it now and puts it straight between the posts and kicks the goal. And it's Maxwell 18, lead Woolgoolga 16, with about 16 and a half to go. So they get the lead again. That rainbow's getting bright. It's actually nearly a double rainbow there at the moment. So it's smiling on one of these teams. We'll wait and see. We've still got 16 minutes to go to find out who is victorious here, or will we have to go to extra time? It's that sort of day, that sort of game, isn't it? Like reserve grade, Maxwell got the win right on the hooter pretty much with the conversion. They levelled the scores with the try, and the conversion won them the game. And the kickoff goes down, dropped backwards by Bo Harper. Oh no, it's called knock on. Well, I'm a long way away from it. But Woolgoolga get a chance straight away. Maxwell can't complete their set after scoring. Big chance here for Woolgoolga to strike straight back. And Macksville only got the 2 points from the penalty goal. They didn't take the tap and try for the try. With the type of game it's been, it's probably the right decision to sneak their nose in front, and they'll have to defend for their lives here. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the match. The scrum goes with the feed. They go out to the right-hand side, but Velfic turns it on the inside for O'Hare. Runs back where the scrum was, O'Hare. But Billy Cobain's there, makes the tackle. It's a high tackle, and that'll be a penalty. So will they too go for the 2 points, or will they take the tap? They're going to take the tap here. Straight and hard goes Brisley. And they hold him out here 6 or 7 metres short of the goal line, 6-7. He plays it back. They go to the left-hand side here with Curnow, who gets it flat-footed and tries to go forward. But the Macksville defence is equal there as the rain comes tumbling down again. Bit of a sun shower there. The sun's half out. Pass here to Hart, tries to step. But the defence is up on him. And he's short of the goal line here. They're going to have to defend tight here, Macksville. Try and keep Woolgoolga out. They had a chance at getting a 2 points to level the score. O'Hare steps, runs back towards the right, and is held up in the tackle. We'll play it about 9 metres out, centre of the field. Brisley runs straight and hard, turns his shoulder into the defence and is tackled on the last. They've done well so far here, Macksville. Can they hold him out for one more? The pass goes back here for Hart. Long pass for Elphick. They get off him. He gets away. The kick over the top. Knocked backwards by Macksville, then knocked on. 6 more tackles. Woolgoolga have the ball. So they've got to defend for another set of 6 here, Macksville. Can they do it? Can they hold him out? Collinson. Crossing straight, and good defence there. Brings him down. They have defended well so far here. They're going a bit sideways here. That's a better run from Curnow. Straightens but loses his legs. It's pulled down about 5 metres out, right in front of the post. Out to Hart. The ball's out in front of him. Turns it inside for Shane Perham. He runs back across the defence. Straightens up. Does he get to the line? No, he's short. Great defence, Macksville. And he's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. Great defence, Macksville there to hold him out. They've held him out for about 10 tackles there on their line after giving away a penalty. And they'll get a scrum feed 10 out from their own line. It's Macksville 18, Woolgoolga 16, 13 to go. What a game of football. The finals are turned up, and so is the quality of the football. It's turned right up. They pack this scrum here. Macksville want to get to their kick this set, boot it downfield, make Woolgoolga run it out of their own end. So rain tumbles down, and here goes Brown. Half gets away from a tackle and has pulled the ground. Harper's a dummy half. Then it's on now to Carey. He's rolled onto his back. Plays it back to Harper. Then Cobain, straight and hard. Sutton's there with Hart to make the tackle. Underneath, I think, was Reardon, who grabbed by a leg. Now Sam Miles runs it straight and hard with some good leg drive. Gets the ball away here to Harper. Harper gets to halfway. So good offload there. Big second phase play from Sam Miles. Bartlett's a dummy half. Gives it on here to Highland. Highland with it in and away and gets to the 40 and inside it. He's 35 metres out. Highland is still going. He's 31 metres out on the last tackle. Good set from Macksville. Goes out the back to Riley Macksville, who puts the kick up. Kick up in the field of play. It's coming down. Enough to take it here. O'Hare, and there's pressure on him, and a great chase from Pierre Monty brings him down about 2 metres out from his own goal line, right in front of the posts. Now Sean Parham, they're up quickly on him too. Macksville's defence has been good today. And they're putting some pressure on Woolgoolga coming out of their own end. Parham's limping. Shay Parham, they're offside, Macksville. They asked for the penalty, Woolgoolga, and they got it. They take a quick tap. Referee says yes, a penalty, and he's in the bin, Billy Cobain, in the sin bin. After the quick tap. And the penalty count now is 9-8. Certainly starting to even out. Billy Cobain taking plenty of time. Frank Winterstein is talking to the referee here, pleading his case. But to me, they'd look like they'd already run 10. So the fact they'd run 10 means that they're all onside. But the referee said no and put him in the sin bin. 5 short of halfway, they find touch. Just under 11 minutes to go. Shade Perham runs it up, and a good strong tackle there from Brown. And in there to assist was Bartlett. Plays the ball back to Fuller. On the Hart. Hart now with Sutton straight and hard. Highland hangs on. Harper's got the ball and won't let him pass it. And he still makes some good metres. There's Emmanuel Sutton there, strong run. They've only got 12 here, have Macksville, and they've got to go nearly the rest of the game. Pass over the top. Across here to O'Hare, and he's knocked down. And he'll play it back just outside the 20. They go short here for Sherman, who runs a diagonal run. Runs good metres, not many metres forward, but a good metres diagonal. We'll play it back here. Fuller, Hart, turns it inside here for Elphick, finds a runner here. This is Fuller, who juggles it, catches it. The pass goes, and he's short of the goal line. He's pulled down about 2 metres out. Which way are they going to go here? They go out a dummy half and they'll score. They'll score on, no, short. Short, says the referee. Now they go out the back. The ball goes to ground and Macksville have done it. Macksville have the ball. It's a knock on against Woolgoolga in any case. No advantage, will come out to the 10. Strong defence there again from Macksville. As Ulysses Roberts comes and grabs a interchange card to come on. Billy Cobain's in the Simbi and he'll only be back with a couple of minutes to go. So they're going to have to defend for their life and spend most of the time probably up Woolgoolga's end. Here's Garugas from the play of the ball. It's out towards the 20 and he'll play it back. Monty's at dummy half. One off the ruck here. Good run from Brown. Pokes his nose through again. He's been good in his second half with his ruck runs. Plays it back here, Monty. Finds here Buckley, who runs across field and he gets tackled. Scored the try in reserve grade today that levelled the scores and allowed the conversion to win the game. Here's a good run here from Winterstein. Gets it outside the 30. Slow play of the ball here. Harper's a dummy half. Finds Hyland. Hyland runs hard and straight to the line. Look at the leg drive on him. He gets over the 40 and he's about 6 short of halfway on the last tackle. Riley Macksville wants the ball, does he? Yes, he does on the left-hand side, and he'll kick back across his body with the left foot. But he finds O'Hare on the full, 12 metres out from his own line. He's up over the 20. He's up to the 10. He skips across field, finds a pass here, finds Major. Major down the right-hand side, and he's tackled there. Good tackle from Riley Macksville who kicked the ball. And he's tackled 4 short of the halfway. Good place to start their set here, Woolgoolga. Here's Curnow, runs back to the centre of the field. Gets over the halfway and has tackled 5 metres inside Macksville's half. Macksville 18, Woolgoolga 16, and another penalty. Levels up the penalty count at 9 all. And Woolgoolga will kick for touch from 5 metres inside Macksville's half, and a great touch finder. Finds it inside the 20, about 15 out from the goal line. They're going to have to defend again here, Macksville. The quick tap. Here's a good run from Luden, a great tackle. And the ball's come out. What a great tackle there. We'll have to see the replay to see who it was. It all happened so fast. A great tackle around the waist, jolted the ball out. Oh, great tackle. It might have been Garugas, actually. Hard to see here. You've got a big screen where you're watching it. I've got a little screen where I'm watching it. But the ball's popped out and Macksville have defended again. The scrum here. 10 metres out from their own line. So rain gets a little bit steadier now. And a little bit darker. The pass goes across here from the scrum. And it's Pierre Monty who steps. And their ball's come out for him as well. Well, strong tackle. Pulled the ball out. Whoa. So they get another chance here, Woolgoolga. About 15 out from the Macksville line. Macksville's defence has been great in this second half, but they can't keep giving Woolgoolga opportunities. O'Hare skips the crossfield. Garugas has got him round the waist and pulls him the ground. Strong tackle. Plays the ball back. They come back to the centre of the field. Collinson. Oh, great shot there. Strong tackle there from Ulysses Roberts. Plays it back now. They go out a dummy half, turned inside for Murdoch. And he's short of the goal line, is he? He is. Slow play of the ball here, and they've knocked it on at dummy half. Macksville's defence does it again. And that's Woolgoolga's trying to play the ball quickly to create this quick play of the balls and get Macksville backpedaling. And sometimes in slippery conditions it can create errors like it did there. Macksville pack this scrum. Timeout's called. About 5.5 to go. Scrum will go with the feed. They come out to the right. Long pass to Pickfance. He tries to get on the outside. And takes the tackle. Didn't want to get too close to the touchline in these slippery conditions. Here's Brown. Straight and hard does Brown go. Good defence there from Woolgoolga. Pulls him down. Now the pass here to Ulysses Roberts up the middle. Pirouettes. He's lost the ball as well. And it's a knock on. It's not a strip, it's a knock on. Murdoch picks it up and starts pushing players away thinking it's a play on, but it's a double knock on, says the referee. The first one against Macksville. So another error. Both teams getting a bit sloppy late in this game. Scrum will pack down here. Woolgoolga loose and feed. About 20 metres out from the Macksville line, centre of the field. They're going to have to defend again here, Macksville. Goes with the scrum feed out to the right. Elphick turns it inside for Murdoch. A good tackle there from Winterstein and Carey. Brings in the ground. Play the ball to the left. They go and Curnow juggles it. Does well to hang on to it. Tackle's made. Tackle number 2. They go to the left. Hart turns it on the inside for Shade Perham. He runs across and a good tackle there from Highland and Roberts. And he's pulled down. He'd be about 8 metres out, centre of the field. Here's Curnow straight and hard. They hold him up towards the goalposts. And he's short of the goalpost on the right-hand side here. We'll play it back. Fuller goes out the back to Hart. They rush up. Hart goes back the other way. Here's Murdoch. Pushes away from one Murdoch. Murdoch's still going. They've got him and put him in the ground. He'll play it back on the last tackle. Fuller goes to the right. Finds Hart. Hart with a little kick. Back there is Monty. Monty's got the ball and he'll take it. Touching goal. There'll be a goal line dropout. So they've held on so far, Macksville again, but it'll be a goal line dropout. Good defence though. About 3.5 to go. They lead by 2, 18-16. It'll be Macksville's first drop out of the game. Put plenty of pressure on here, Woolgoolga. In the dying stages of this game, Billy Cobain would still be maybe 1.5, 2 minutes away. Here's the dropout here from Monty along the ground. O'Hare will get a nice bounce to pick it up. Then he gives it on to Sherman, who runs it straight and hard. He busts through Sherman. Back to the back. Juggle from behind. Great tackle there, but he's only about 4 metres out. Plays the ball back. Go to the right-hand side. Pass on here. Collinson for the try. He'll score. They had the extra man. They defended so bravely there, Macksville, for so long. With a player in the sin bin. And they get the try through Brad Collinson out on the right. And they hit the front. And it's Woolgoolga 20, Macksville 18. About 2.5 to go. So brave there. For so long they've defended inside their own 10. Macksville, the latter stages of this second half. But eventually they had to crack. Especially with a player in the sin bin. Woolgoolga hit the front with a couple of minutes remaining. Billy Cobain's got a minute to go. The conversion attempt here from Katie Major. Woolgoolga might have just done enough here to have a meeting with Sawtell next Sunday at Sawtell, Rex Hardacre Oval. But there's still a little bit of time left. So Major taking plenty of time here. Yeah, Bailey Pickfance usually gets 2 tries in a game if he gets 1. He hasn't got a second one yet. Maybe there's time for that. Major's taking plenty of time over this. Moves into it now. Hits it. Looks pretty good off the boot. Just waved away. So no goal. So the scoreline remains Woolgoolga 20, Macksville 18. So we come back to halfway. Not long on the clock. Time is called back on. There'd only be about a minute to go. Here's the kickoff from Riley Macksville there. Is it going to go 10? It doesn't. That's a penalty on halfway. That's the ball game. Penalty on halfway, and probably it's the story of the last 10 or 15 minutes. Billy Cobain comes on. We'll back to our full complement of players here is Macksville. Woolgoolga. I don't know if they'll bother kicking for touch or just take the tap here. Inside the last minute of play. Hart will kick for touch. He'll kick towards the western side of the field as time on is called. He finds touch. I'll take the tap here. About 35 metres out. Shade Perham will take the tap. It was probably closer to 30 metres out, in fact. He goes himself, Perham. The tackle's made there by Bartlett and Brown, and he's going to be slow to his feet, chew up as much time as he can, as any team who's in front would do. Collinson skips across field. Solid defence there from Harper and Cobain. The ball's come free, picked up by Cobain. They want to pack this scrum quickly, Macksville. As the ball's come out. And timeout's been called, so they can pack the scrum. Not long left on the clock. They've got to play here. Which way are they going to go from the scrum here, Macksville? Macksville, sorry. Scrum goes with the feed. It goes out to Pierre Monty. Runs to the line. Pierre Monty holds the ball out in front. Steps and is tackled. We'll play it back here. Push down. That should be a penalty. It's not. Pass across here. Here's Ulysses Roberts with a good charge. The clock's ticking down. They're up to the 40. They're over the 40. Roberts is 5 short of the halfway. There goes the play of the ball. He plays it back, and they don't allow the play of the ball, and that's full time with Woolgoolga 20 defeating Macksville 18. And probably close to one of the best games of Group 2 Rugby League that I've seen this season. Outstanding game. Tries to O'Hare, Sherman, Collinson and Elphick. 2 goals to Cody Major, and for Macksville tries to Monty, Pick Vance and Buckley, and 3 goals to Riley Macksville. Billy Cobain in the sin bin there late in the game. The penalty count was 10-9 in favour of Woolgoolga, after Macksville led 12-10 at half time. A great game of rugby league. Just 2 points of difference. Be a good hit out for both teams for next week. That's where we'll leave you here at Woolgoolga. And full time, Woolgoolga 20, Macksville 18.